Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero speculation. Recently, IGN hosted this interview with the producer of Sparking Zero, Jun Furutani, and the Dragon Ball Super manga was mentioned. Before we go any further, nothing is confirmed. We're just going to be speculating out here. Plus, if they ever do decide to include the manga characters, it won't be for a very long time, most likely until they turn the DBS manga into the anime. And real quick, this Moro final form image is not real. This is a fan-made edit. Massive thanks to Alejandro for creating this, a very talented artist. I'll be sure to have them linked down below in the description, but this definitely aligns with what we're going to be talking about today. So here is that IGN interview. Massive thanks to them for asking the big questions. I know it's thinking maybe too far ahead, but I just want to get your thoughts on it. There's a ton of cool characters in the Dragon Ball Super manga right now that I think a lot of fans would like to see. Granola and Moro, for example. There's a ton more epic characters. Ultra Ego Vegeta, Frieza Black, that one giant Ultra Instinct state. As we all know, giant characters are confirmed to be playable in Sparking Zero. There are the Moro henchmen, the space pirates within the Granola arc. Are those characters that are on your radar, or would you like to touch upon characters in the manga that haven't gotten to appear in the anime yet? Jun responds, at this point, the short answer is, it's difficult for him to talk about these things. Due to various situations, I'm sure you understand. Now, first of all, it says it's difficult for him to talk about these things because whenever Jun Furutani does these interviews, the translator is the one who's speaking, right? Because Jun speaks Japanese, so we need somebody to translate from Japanese to English. But basically, can't talk about it, which is a good sign in my personal opinion because Jun Furutani does not say no. He just can't discuss it at the moment. Even if he did have any knowledge in regards to manga characters, he would not even say anything because the game's not even out yet, and it's already been confirmed that the first couple of DLCs are going to be about Superhero and Daima. It's a bit too early to even discuss about manga content, but since IGN did bring it up in this recent interview with Jun himself, I found it very interesting, especially with the way how he responded, right? To me, at least, it kind of sounds like he's already aware of the manga characters. Maybe Jun Furutani and Spike Chunsoft, the developers of Sparking Zero, all the producers, maybe they already had some talks with the higher-ups, being Shueisha, Toei, about manga characters, right? I really do like this response. He doesn't say no, he just can't discuss about manga characters at this point in time. Now, this is why I do have faith, because we already have a few different types of contents that's manga exclusive in Sparking Zero. We're going to go ahead and break everything down. So first of all, we know the customization features are going to be top tier, Ultra Instinct Goku and UI Sign with the different outfits. Like this, for example, Master Ultra Instinct Goku with the complete Go-Gi, the one with the belt as well. We've only seen this once before, and that's in the manga. Here we have this comparison. Of course, in the anime, UI Sign is always with the torn up blue gi, and MUI is always with the no shirt gi. But in the manga, Goku does train with Whis and that one other angel. Can't necessarily remember his name. I think it's Miras, something along those lines. Perfected, True Ultra Instinct, all those different variations. So we can technically kind of create a very unique manga storyline with the what if custom battles that they're implementing. So I'm looking forward to that. Next, we have an actual fighting stance from the manga, and even the transformation from UI Sign to MUI looks very similar to the Moro transformation as well. I haven't seen too much gameplay of UI Sign Goku just yet, so I'm not sure if this is like right after he transforms or if this is part of his Blast 1 power-ups. We can see a little bit of it. It says, "You'll never beat me" for the second one, and for the first one, something about greater potential. So it's a fighting stance right there, referencing the anime. I believe this is from the Moro arc as well. Is this the True Ultra Instinct? I think so. Maybe the Granola arc. But just look at everything, the detail, the posture. Look at his hand. The hand up there, his left arm, Look how the fingers are kind of bent, just like how it is right here. He's kind of doing that epic martial arts stance, and then the arm in the back, his right arm, yeah, right here, same exact thing, how he's kind of doing, you know, that signature hand technique, whatever you want to call it. Going over to the transformation, we have this where he's a bit more relaxed. He puts down his arms and he looks up into the sky. Here it is once again. Boom! Just going to pause it right there. Going over to the screenshot, same exact stance, how he drops down his arms, going in that complete relaxed mode, or whatever you want to call it, and then he looks up into the sky. Mastered Ultra Instinct from the manga. So they're definitely just putting some small bits here and there, you know, whether it's the fighting stances or animations, but they're doing more than just, you know, stuff like this. We also have manga-exclusive attacks. Massive thanks to JU for the original Sparking Zero footage, and to Sparking Zero News for sharing the info. Goku Black has his manga move in Sparking Zero. Let's go ahead and full screen this. Check this out. Look at that. Does the knockback. We have the camera front shot and then the spin around. Oh, I have never seen this in motion before. Animated, obviously, because it's from the manga. And I like how they decided to put this for his base form, because in the manga, it was under his Super Saiyan Rose, going up against Future Trunks. And just the texture of the Ki Blast alone, the purple, the dark energy with the kind of golden electricity field around it. Attention to detail. But he does the 360 spin and then just slams the opponent. Look at the debris being picked up after the impact. In the manga, it was more of this Rose, just because I guess if Super Saiyan Rose were to have this in Sparking Zero, I'm sure it will be the same animation, but just with a different color scheme to it. Trunks gets paralyzed. He can't necessarily move. And yeah, he does the thing. He whips Trunks up into the air, turns him around, slams him onto the ground, and then throws him. It's epic, because this is also in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which does make sense because this is like an official fan-made type of Dragon Ball media, if that makes sense. It's not necessarily canon, but it's still official, right? From OG Dragon Ball up to the What Ifs, Dragon Ball Super, whatever it may be. Heroes is great, man. Another example would be DBS Future Trunks. Massive thanks to Entekuba for this gameplay here. Trunks uses solar flare. This is something I talked about before as well. But going over to the actual manga panels, he's also in his base form, so a bit more accurate. Going back to the Rose Goku Black, he did it in his Super Saiyan form, but in Sparking Zero, we have it for his base form, which, you know, does not necessarily matter to me at all. I can just watch that all day. And one more, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. The attack he used against Goku Black, if I'm remembering correctly, Gamma Burst Flash. Check this out. We can also activate Limits I Surpassed Them, which is his Blast 1, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, and use all the super attacks that way as well. So, Gamma Burst Flash under Blue Evolution, top tier. It's better than the manga. Even more unique attacks slash transformations or whatever. So yeah, these are the 4 manga exclusive attacks that I know of so far. If I'm missing one, please let me know down below in the comments. Now, going over here to a second interview, this time around by the PlayStation blog. Very interesting question. Did the development team expand on the motions and effects of characters who didn't fight much in the original? Answer, yes. But the motions, special moves, and direction are supervised by Toei Animation and Shueisha. Now, obviously, a lot of the Dragon Ball media out there probably goes through the higher ups, Toei and Shueisha, but what's interesting about this, it specifically states motions, special moves, and direction. So I guess you could say this kind of makes sense that we're getting manga exclusive stances, animations, attacks in Sparking Zero, because it's being handled slash supervised by Shueisha themselves. I'm not sure if that correlates. I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together, and this makes a lot of sense to me. For example, if Shueisha did not supervise these special moves, then maybe we wouldn't have gotten any of the manga exclusive attacks in Sparking Zero. That's just something to think about. If they ever adapt the manga into anime, and if they do include the manga characters as DLC in Sparking Zero, do you guys think it might be something similar to the Dragon Ball Daima and Sparking Zero release? So these two things are going to be dropping at the same time, both on October 11th, the Daima anime and the Sparking Zero video game. And as we all know, they're kind of promoting each other in a way. You know, pre-order bonus for Sparking Zero will get to play as Mini Goku, Daima Goku. So this just got me thinking, they could release the DLC characters alongside the anime sagas, like what they're doing right here again with the pre-orders. So the Granola DLC right besides the Granola arc, the Moro DLC right besides the Moro arc. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. And I'm not entirely sure what's like the time span between each sagas. Might be a couple months, and that's usually how it is for DLC. So for example, let's just say it's the start of the Moro arc, we get the DLC, and it will take like 3, 4, maybe 5 months to distribute every single episode, and that'll be enough time for the next DLC when the Granola arc starts. You know what I'm saying? Very cool speculation if you ask me. Interesting stuff to think about. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about all this, and again, comment down below the characters that y'all would like to see from the manga in Sparking Zero. Nothing is confirmed as per usual. Thank you guys for the immense support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!